ready to go here. Let's get a rundown of the MaxB TV starting grid. Anthony Emery does take the pole, the 1 minute 11.041. Okay, I had to look at that twice to make sure I got that right, but that is the lap. Man, that was actually a very fast lap. Holy smokes.
Yeah, it was.
He is 0.4 quicker than second place. Whoa. Aaron Smith comes in second. Daniel Falkingham in third. Bobby Zielinski fourth. Terrell Baker starts fifth. Matt Hummel sixth. Tommy Gossett in seventh. Tony Hilbrands eighth. Zoltan Herzeg ninth. Femi Olat rounds out the top 10. Joseph?
Jason Jacoby will start 11th with Caden Henry 12th. Then you got Justin Gable 13th, and Scott Ramler. I'm surprised he didn't go out for a qualifying lap. He's really good at these road course races. I watch out for him. He will start 14th. And does this show Bobby Cheney for you next, or Tom Mercier?
Yeah, Bobby Cheney.
It's messing up a little bit for me. So Bobby Cheney will start 15th. Tom Mercier will start 16th. And then James Simmons will start 17th. And last week's winner at Michigan, Sean Williams, and points leader coming into this race, will start 18th. James Coulibaly 19th, and John Berry will round out 20th. Rudy?
All right, Cody Miller 21st. Jared Darling will start 22nd. Scott Schuer 23rd. Ariotti 24th. Keaton Jones 25th. Lucas Smith 26th. Spencer Owens 27th. Nate Stewart starts way back in 28th place. That's, shotgun on the field. 28 drivers.
It's not a bad field for this kind of race.
No, sir.
Sure. I like how the cars lined up on the racetrack.
I know.
That's pretty cool.
It is. Yeah, it is a pretty cool shot right there.
Well, the engines have fired, Rudy, and these cars are about to roll off. Man, Rudy, I'm excited for this race. 12 turns at this racetrack. Oh, man, are we going to see some drama, some chaos? And hopefully, maybe we'll see a fantastic finish in this race tonight.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be exciting. I got no doubt in my mind it's going to be exciting. Well, Joseph, I'll let you get them going.
Oh, sounds good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, first off, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on MaxB TV so you guys can follow along with other broadcasts that MaxB TV produces and stuff. It's put on some good shows. But we're here tonight for the NORC iRacing Series, the 4th race of the season, here at the Charlotte Roval. And as you guys can tell, if you just joined in, look at the fog and humidity that has rolled in. It's a good view for the drivers. The fog is not too bad from their perspective, but from the cameras around the racetrack, we're gonna have to manage that a little bit. But you know what? We're still in for some exciting racing. Anthony Emery and Aaron Smith will be on the front row once we get going. These guys are just about half a lap away until we get the green flag. But we will see who's going to have trouble in the Tums Heartburn turn in turn 1, who's going to have some trouble in the bus stop, and how about the last corner. Those are the 3 corners that I'm looking at as going to be the trouble spots for tonight's race. The big names that I do recommend you watching tonight, how about Bobby Zielinski, a NASCAR Peak Antifreeze Series driver? Don't count him out. I know he starts 4th, but watch for him to pull out a win tonight. He got the win last week at Sonoma in the NASCAR Peak Antifreeze Series. He is really tough at these road course tracks. Anthony Emery, Aaron Smith, Daniel Falkingham, Scott Ramler. Those drivers really good at these racetracks as well, but there's still 28 drivers in the field that could contend for a win. Can we see another surprise winner tonight? Last week was Sean Williams. Pulled off a fantastic win at Michigan. That was a really popular win. Well, these guys are in turn 3 and 4 on the oval part, and then they're going to hit the last corner of the road course before we go green. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you guys for tuning in tonight, but we're about to go green. The pace car is about to pull off. How will this race turn out? It's going to be one chaotic drama type of race. And here we go. The pace car is off. These drivers will head into the last turn on the road course part, and then it will be green flag from here. Anthony Emery and Aaron Smith.
Green flag,
First
green
and
flag.
second. Here we go. The green flag is in the air, and it is on here at the Roval.
Ooh, big wiggle there by Falkingham. That cost him a little bit.
All right, now who's going to
Good
make
back,
it through
though.
turn one? Can everybody make it through turn one?
My overlays
Precise.
get caught up here. It takes a while. There we go.
Well, it looks like so far so good through 1 and 2 and 3, Rudy. These guys, no
Yeah.
problems whatsoever.
Yeah, here goes Terrell Baker. Took a look there for a second on Matt Hummel, but no dice. Femi Olat already up to 7th place after starting 10th. He's one to keep an eye on tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Well, Anthony Emery is going to pull a few car lengths gap ahead of Aaron Smith and Bobby Zelensky, as here they go down to the bus stop for the first time. Can everybody make it through the first lap at the bus stop?
Yeah, you see him hit them turtles, we call
Oh,
them.
no, trouble, big crash. Tony Hilbrands and Zoltan Herzeg involved in the crash. Who else is that? And the caution is out.
Okay, he did throw the caution because that stacked them up. Let's go take a look here.
Justin
Yeah,
Gable also involved as well.
Yeah, there's no cautions, but John did say if there was a big one, he probably would throw the caution. So
Yeah,
first caution out.
Yep, I would focus on Tony Hilbrands.
Oh, yeah, he just ran right into the wall there. He hit them turtles and had absolutely no control over that.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
my
Zoltan
gosh.
Herzeg got a piece of it. And how about Scott Ramler also got a piece of that as well?
I seen that. Gable got into the wall. Oh man, everybody's a little off on after practice. I'm kind of surprised. I thought practice went really well.
But it did not surprise me that we at least saw at least the first incident at the bus stop, because that is a trouble spot right there. Everyone
Right.
made it through turn one fine, but that bus stop, you hit that bump wrong, or you hit the entry of that corner wrong, and your whole corner is a mess, and you're most likely going to go in the tire barriers like Tony Hilbrands did.
Hey, your mom's in chat.
Hi, Mom. Love you.
Hey, George, how you doing? Jaguar, USA, USA. I'm not sure how you say that, but Dallas Mahan Racing. I guess Dallas will be in the race tomorrow night. He's running for the championship in your league, isn't he?
Yes, he is. But tonight, he's just
Yeah.
in chat. But yeah, we will be at Bristol tomorrow night. That should be a fun race.
Oh,
It's going to be
yeah.
a night race at Bristol as well.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun. All right. Still waiting on the lights to go off, so they'll still have another lap to go here.
Yeah, and I don't expect, except for the cars that got damaged, nobody's going to be pitting here.
Right.
I mean, they really didn't make it one lap.
Right. Yeah, I don't think nobody pitted. Oh. Oh, yeah. They will this time. I'm sorry. My bad.
Now, I looked at Scott Ramler's car, and it does look like he have a little damage on the right front, but I don't think that's going to affect him at all. He pretty much got lucky out of that.
Reamer, yeah, just a little bit there, not much. Somebody is coming down pit road. Matt Hummel's coming in. He hit that wall pretty hard. I don't see much damage on the car, but
Yeah, I know Zoltan Herzeg is in. He got caught up in that, so no surprise he's coming in.
right.
Tony
Yeah,
Hilbrandt's also in.
Yeah, Zoltan's got quite a bit of damage on that car. Wow, yeah, Tony Hilbrand's, that car is toast.
Yeah, you got some drivers also in the back, too. They're probably going to get some tires. Maybe try to get some extra fuel. Probably try to pull off a strategy, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, Tony's got a lot of damage on that. Trying to get where I can see it. There you go. Yeah, he's got a lot. Zoltan doesn't have a whole lot, but if he could sit there maybe a lap, and the good thing about it is it takes them a little longer to get around here, so they've got a little more time that they can spend on pit road trying to get that damage fixed up. So you think you want to talk to somebody yet, or you think it might be too early?
Oh, it's never too early to talk to somebody. Well, I tell you what, how about let's get Anthony Emery in here and talk to him about what's his expectations for tonight.
Roger that.
Anthony Emery, got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Well, first off, congrats on the pole. Got those 3 bonus points there, but you got a strong car. Of course, you want to be green flag racing and get some laps in, but what's your expectations for tonight? How comfortable are you to get around this track?
I don't know. I feel like the only guy I'm really worried about is Bobby back there, but I don't know how much track time he has or if he's going to adapt quick enough. But I feel like as long as I don't wreck it, I'll be okay. We'll just have to see.
You were 4/10 quicker than second. How did you get to manage that? 4/10.
Yeah, that lap was really good. I knew that qualifying was going to be so important, how tight this circuit is, and you can't really pass here. It's really hard to find passing zones, so I know track position was going to be everything. And I knew if I could just put a solid lap together, I was going to be in good shape. And I think some other guys messed up. I think Scott wasn't able to set time. He must have hit some things. Daniel, he was 4/10 down on what he ran in practice, and I just put it all together. Both of my laps were actually flat, so I felt really good about that.
Now, we've seen some drivers had trouble in that bus stop. Do you think that's going to be your trouble spot? And how do you manage getting through that bus stop? What's your strategy getting through there?
Well, in qualifying, you got to be as aggressive as possible to get all the time you can. But in the race, if you mess up one time, you touch one of those turtles, you're going to lose a lot of engine power and all that, and it's just not worth the risk. So you just got to go through there nice and careful. And if I have a trouble spot, it's probably more in the infield or coming back on the oval, not on the backstretch, I feel like.
All right, well, sounds good, Anthony. Well, best of luck to you for the rest of the race. Hopefully, maybe you can park in victory lane.
Hopefully. Thank you.
Well, these guys do get the one to go signal here, so they are double filing here. And hopefully we can make it a lap, Rudy.
Oh yeah, I think they will. Just they got to get it stretched out a little bit here, and I think when you're all in a pack like that, like they were running, and one person gets into the wall like they did, it just snowballs from there, And it's a shame that some of the great drivers there, Matt Hummel, Zoltan Hertz, they got damaged. They are back out on the track, staying on the lead lap. That's good. Tony Hillbrands, he's back out there as well. The only retiree that we have right now is Nate Stewart.
And if you only have like cosmetic damage, this track, it's not going to affect.
Right.
The cosmetic damage ain't going to affect much at all on road courses, unless you have engine damage and stuff. Then that would be a thing. But for Scott Ramler, I see no problem with that little damage on the right front. He's still going to be fast.
Yeah, Tony Hillbrands, unless it really knocked the toe out on that car, and it's going to be difficult for him to steer, even though he had all that. I mean, it looks like a modified on the front, but even though he does have all that cosmetic damage, it's really not going to affect it. And, and even if your wheels turned a little bit to the left or right or something, you can deal with that,
Absolutely. The only time these drivers are going to be safe going through that bus stop is when they're going at caution speed, I feel like.
He wants us to talk to Jason Jacoby. We'll try to catch him next time, George. Hopefully there's not a next time, but because they don't usually have cautions here, but John said that if there was a big pileup, which there was quite a few cars caught up into that he would throw a manual caution. So it's a good thing he did, I think. That was really a good thing that he did, because that's kept everybody on the lead lap. So now it's just a matter of those guys that did get damaged. Zoltan, Tony Hillbrands are going to be starting. Matt Hummel, way back in the back of the field. But here goes the pace car, heads to pit road. We're about to go back green. And still got the same 2 on the front row.
Wow.
And boy, Anthony Emery did not wait a second, did he?
No, absolutely
Oh,
not.
Aaron Smith.
Oh, he's all right.
Yeah.
Man, he has a big wobble there.
He caught that turtle. He went up over the turtle, and man, oh man. He lost a few positions on that, but that put Bobby Zielinski into second now, trying to chase down Anthony Emery, and that is not the guy that Anthony Emery wanted to see in his rearview mirror right now.
Well, that's what Anthony said as well, that he's mostly concerned about Bobby Zielinski behind him now. He did say he's not sure how much track time Bobby Zielinski has had here, but we will see from Bobby Zielinski himself.
Well, you know, Bobby's such a quick learner on any of these tracks, and I'm sure he's turned hundreds of laps at this track, so, you know, I'm sure it's not a problem being familiar with the track. It could be the fog, the temperature could be playing a factor in it right now. I know a lot of times these guys like the track wrecking loose, and it's pretty cool out there right now, so there's probably lots of grip.
Well, let's see if everybody can get through this bus stop this time. It looks like so far I'm seeing everybody get through there, Rudy. Maybe some of them are trying to be cautious through there so they don't make that same mistake like Tony Hillbrands did.
Well, Zielinski just closed the gap up on Anthony Emery, but Anthony stretches it right back out after they cross the start-finish line.
Boy,
fifth place coming from 14th.
Well, I was just going to say, Daniel Fogham had a big wobble coming off that last corner, and he lost a couple of spots because of that, but he's all right. Oh, Femi!
Femi out of there. Oh, man. Yes, sir. He's going to go back to 5th now.
This is a tough racetrack. Even some of the best in this league will have some trouble here tonight.
Yeah, we don't see Femi make big mistakes like that. That was he definitely come off that corner a little too wobbly, and that cost him. Anthony Emery stretching that lead out to 0.6 of a second ahead of Bobby Zielinski. Bobby don't even look worried at all, does he? Rambler into 3rd.
Yeah, that I'd watch out for him. For
sure. Yeah.
Coming from 14th, already up to 3rd.
Yep. Yeah, I think if he wouldn't have, been back a ways there and, got caught up in some of all that stuff that happened right there, he probably would have been up there in the front with them guys. So we'll keep an eye on him, though. As the race goes on here, pit stops happen. This may all change. Well, Terrell Baker up to 6th. Well, running in 6th, I should say. He started 5th. Looks like he's having a little bit of difficulty.
Well, he started 5th, but he only dropped to 6th. But he's doing a very good job holding his ground. Oh, well, I spoke a little too soon, Rudy. Yeah, it looks like he's going to let Jason Jacoby go as well. But,
sure.
He's doing a decent job. To me, he's been this has been one of his best seasons so far as well.
Yeah.
Consistency-wise. Of course, long season left to go, but so far, running in the 8th spot. I know he had that little bobble there, but not doing too bad right now.
Yeah, for the first 3 races, and he's only 18 points behind the leader, hey, I'd take that any day of the week. Only 3 races in,
And remember, he came in here with 10 points. I know we still got a long regular season left to go, but you want to be in that top 12 in points.
Sure. All right, looking back on Bobby Zielinski, that's 0.4 of a second. Bobby has closed it.
Yeah, but you know what I've noticed? Scott Ramley, he just picked up half a second on that lap, so Scott Ramley's going to... What happened?
Zielinski just blinked out. Oh, man.
Oh, hang on there, Zielinski. Oh, man, he's there.
Yeah, he's right on his bumper there, but, man, he blinked out big time. He's looking for a way to get around Anthony Emery right now. Yeah, Falkingham, I don't know. Falkingham did not have a good finish last week. Dropped a couple of positions in points, but he didn't win. Let me put it that way. He did not win. And we're used to seeing Falkingham in a victory lane.
Yeah, a tough race last week for sure. Getting caught up in a couple incidents, but he's looking to turn things around tonight. Right now, he's running 4th. Not too bad.
Good battle going on here for 5th. Femi Alat and Aaron Smith.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. So far, these two are going at, but Femi looked like he got through the bus stop better than Aaron Smith did, and he's pulled a gap.
Sure did. Kobe in 7th. Roll Baker 8th now. He's fallen back quite a bit. James Simmons, there we go, from 17th to 9th. He's picked up a lot of places out there. He does have a little bit of right side rear damage on the car, but like you said, cosmetic. Doesn't matter here.
Jared Darling also doing a very good job. He got himself into the top 10. What, he started 22nd.
Yeah, unbelievable run right there. I'd say that probably puts him as the biggest mover out there right now. Let's get back up to the front here. I want to keep an eye on this because this could be a battle for the lead here. Zielinski he's closed up right on his bumper, but getting to him one thing, but passing him's another.
Yeah, what I've noticed as they go through the bus stop here, what I've noticed is that Anthony gets Bobby Zielinski going into the corner, but Zielinski closes the gap again coming off the corner. So Anthony's better on entry, but Zielinski's better off.
Yep. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, through the front S's there. I don't know what you call that, chicane or something. Is that it? Yeah, front chicane.
Oh, look at that.
Here he goes. Here he goes. Oh, almost made contact.
Almost.
He had to run.
And what, it's only lap 10.
Yeah, and I'm sure Anthony's not going to give it to him. You know, he's not blocking him by any means whatsoever. He doesn't want to take that chance of maybe getting wrecked, but he's holding his line, and it's just up to Bobby Zielinski to figure out a way to get around him. Well, we got a lot of guys pitted on that last one, but I wanted to point out Zoltan Hertzeg is back up to 13th, and he started way in the back of the field.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that damage is affecting him much at all.
Nope.
Thankfully, because it looked like he took a couple of good hits in that incident, but got lucky. Just looks like mostly cosmetic. So he's still got a fast car, but he's going to need some caution to get back in this thing.
Now look at Ariotti's car. Man, that thing's got a lot of heavy damage on it.
Rudy, I would not be surprised that not one car leads this racetrack without some sort of damage or scratch.
Yep. Well, you know, as I always say, when you're running a road course and you're running it hard, if you come out of it and don't have any damage on the car, you didn't drive it hard enough, you know.
I mean, look at John Berry's back bumper. He's got a little bit of cosmetic damage too, but so far so good. Yep.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe Ari may have a little bit more internal damage. Let's ride along with them here real quick and see if we can pick up. What the heck is my camera? All right, where's my camera? I can't find my camera. What the heck? There it is. I wanted to see how much he's got to turn the wheel to go straight, you know. Right now he's turning, it looks like the steering's on, it's okay. Yeah, he's okay on with the steering. Because Matt Hummel got by, Bobby Cheney and Matt Hummel, so he may be having a little bit of horsepower problem.
Yeah, that or maybe the toe is out of it a little bit. And
well,
he's having...
It seems to be going straight, but... And Anthony Emery keeps pulling away. He's out to almost 3/4 of a second now over Zielinski.
Yeah, Anthony's doing a very good job of holding off Zielinski. But maybe, I know Zielinski was trying to make a move a couple of laps ago, but maybe he's trying to save some stuff as well.
Yep.
Maybe trying not to be that aggressive. But if he does see an opening, he's going to try to take it.
And they just, just pulled over and let them guys go by.
And
he's like I am. I'm not too sure if I want to even be out there on this track.
We might have some strategy playing here. Look at Scott Rambler. He's on pit road right now. He was third.
Oh.
So could we see some, if this stays green, could we see some strategy being played out? And here's the thing. Since Scott Rambler came on pit road, is anybody else going to try out that strategy?
Right.
And, you know, Scott's really good about strategy, too. I mean, not only good at road courses, but strategy. So what he just did there is probably could benefit him if this stays green.
Yeah, now, wonder if if that would give him enough fuel to make it to the end.
Could he maybe try to do it on 2 pit stops? Could be.
Something, I don't know. Yeah, because that was a 4-tire stop.
Oh, man, look at up front. Wow, Anthony Emery had a big wobble coming off the last point. Here comes Zelensky. And they both made contact, actually, there.
And Zelensky takes over the lead for the first time today. There's a big surprise.
Anthony did not get through the last couple of corners. Well, the S's on the front straightaway. It cost him the lead there.
Well, Anthony Emery, he needs to hold his head up high because, he took the pole here today, beating second place by 0.4 of a second. That's unbelievable. And has led some laps, so it's going to be a good point day for him. He led the first 12 laps. Now Zelensky's clear, and he's pulling away from Anthony Emery.
We got a good battle for the 6th spot coming up. Here comes Jared Darling passing Femi for the 6th spot. Jared Darling's got a fast race car.
Yes, he has. Coming from 22nd. Oh, man. Femi's racing. Femi's racing him hard right now. And that put Terrell Baker right on top of them, too. And Jared drives around the outside. Femi.
Here comes TCB around the outside.
Femi just not in it here.
Probably letting them go. Like, okay, you're faster than me. I'll let you guys go. Might have to let James Simmons go, too, because James Simmons caught him.
I think James was kind of like, what the heck happened there to Femi? Because, boy, he really backed out of it. I don't know, unless he was just trying to gather up his thoughts there for a second.
Uh-oh. Anthony Emery out of the race?
Oh, what? What?
Oh, what happened?
I don't know. Did he disconnect?
I'm gonna investigate. Oh, he hit the turtles wrong at the exit of the bus stop. He pounded the outside wall.
Oh, man, we missed it. I don't doubt if I could get back and catch it now.
Ariati also out of the race now.
Caden Henry's out as well. And so is Justin Gable, Bobby Chaney. What? What the heck?
Well, that is a shame, though, for Ariati. I'm not for Ariati. Anthony Emery, man.
I know it.
Made one little mistake, and it got him a pretty good amount of damage, and all of a sudden he's out.
Well, it changed the complexion of this race a lot because now we got even like Jason Jacoby now into 4th.
And look at that lead that Bobby Zelensky's got now. 9.2 seconds at the line. And Daniel Falkingham up to 2nd.
How in the heck? How would he get a 9.2 second lead? I don't. Okay. It must have been because Anthony. Okay, because Anthony. Yeah, they had quite a little bit of lead on him anyhow. Yeah, because they had pulled away from them guys racing back there in 3rd and 4th.
Femi Olad is on pit road now. I don't know if what's going on with this car unless he's making a pit stop. Nah, he's sitting on pit road. So something's up with that car because, what? Remember, Jared Darling, Terrell Baker flew right by him.
I know it. Yeah, he could have been down on horsepower there or something. Aaron Smith trying to get caught up to Daniel Falkingham. Daniel is actually clicking off some tenths off of that lead that Bobby Zelensky's got right now. He's down to 8.6 seconds.
Either that or Bobby Zelensky's trying to take it easy right now. There's no reason to be aggressive because he's got a 9-second lead regardless.
Yeah, he just stretched it back out. I don't know. That could have been a timing loop thing right there, but it had Walkingham down to 8.6. Now he's 9.3. So, oh man, he's loose though. Oh, he's loose. Yeah, that car almost stepped out on him right there. Jason Jacoby passing up Jared Darling into 4th. Darling back to 5th. Jared must have had a moment there. Boy, they're getting spread out around the track now.
Yeah, they are. We got a battle for the 6th spot coming up. Scott Ramler getting to Terrell Baker. Oh, yep. Jared Darling's in the grass.
Uh-oh.
They just went right by Jared Darling, and it looks like he's got his car back going. I don't know what happened to Jared there, and he's having all kinds of problems, actually. It's in the grass again. Oh, he hit the turtles wrong and had the spin there. That's why he was sitting in the grass.
I think... Well, no, I guess we won't have it here. I was going to say, I think we'd have the green-white checkered, but I guess that we won't have it here at the road course.
You never know.
Unless something happens there inside that couple to go, then we might. But and oh my gosh, they split them. Look at that, the 41 through the middle. Scott Schuer kind of being a roadblock at the moment here.
Man.
Wow, how did they get by him like that, man? I'm telling you.
James Simmons trying to get by Terrell, and he does.
He's going to get it. Yep. Wow, coming from 17th to 6th. He's got an event coming up. Terrell bumps him.
Gets to the back of him. Did not work to move him out of the way.
Nope. Dang.
Here comes Jared Darling and Tom Mercier into the picture.
Yep. Tom coming from 16th up to 9th. Oh, Terrell taps the wall there. Here, Darling may be looking for a way to get around Terrell Baker. But since James Simmons got around Terrell, he is pulled away. Yeah, they're getting spread out, except for right in here. This is, what I always say, usually about mid-pack is where you really start seeing the battle.
Oh, man, look at Terrell. It's not over here.
Oh, no. Something's going on between them two. Oh, Jared
Darling! And Terrell Baker makes contact, heavy contact.
Wow, and that let Zoltan and Tom Mercier by. Look at Zoltan coming alive.
Zoltan's like, excuse me, get out of my way before you guys wreck each other more.
Well, this could be a very good night for Zoltan. He could actually take over the points lead himself, even though him and Sean are tied right now. Sean is back in 16th. He's not far from going a lap down either.
No, absolutely not. And, Rudy, you know how the beginning of this season, NORC has done these radioactives, which they're fantastic.
Oh, no.
I wonder how many sound bites we're going to get from this race.
I can't wait. I hope John doesn't wait till Wednesday or Thursday to kick that out. What was it this past week? It was like Saturday before that come out or something. I forget.
Sometime during the weekend.
Yeah, Friday or Saturday. Yeah, because the guys were complaining about it. They wanted to see that radioactive. Those are awesome. John does one heck of a job, man. Aaron Smith, 3rd place. He started 2nd, but man, he kind of fumbled there a little bit. Caught that one turtle, upset that car, but he's doing all right now.
Yeah, I feel like if we do get under a caution or some strategy plays out, I feel Aaron Smith and Daniel Falkin can get back into this into this battle with Bobby Zelensky. But we're gonna need either a pitch strategy goes differently between the 2 or the 3, or we need another caution.
Yeah, and I at this point, I'd say another caution is probably going to be about out of the picture, but you never know until something happens out there. Maybe we get 4 or 5 cars gaggled up together and get in a wreck. John will throw a caution, but other than that, we're not going to see a caution. Zoltan up to 7th. He got by James Simmons, and now he's trying to chase down Tom Mercier. Tom having an excellent run here today. I am super impressed with the run he's got going on.
Yeah, right now, doing really well, running in 6th. But Zoltan might get by him on this lap. Wow, Tom Mercier actually went wide there. I think Tom's like, okay, I'll let you go.
Did. Yep, he's going to let him go.
Yeah, I tell you what, Zoltan is fast. If only
He sure
he was
is.
up there with Bobby Zelensky. I wonder how close on speed and on talent getting around this track would these two be.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see because if he could get up there with Falkingham, he's closing in on Rambler. Well, not a whole lot. He's 11 seconds behind, or almost 12 seconds behind, but he is clicking off a tenth or two here and there, you know.
Well, Bobby Zelensky is about to he did put Sean Williams a lap down. Now he's about to put John Berry a lap down. John Berry had a good run last week at Michigan as well, finished third in that race, but so far not having the kind of day he was hoping for, even for Sean Williams as well.
Yeah.
Coming
And John's
off
got
that,
he's got a little bit of damage on the right front corner of that car. I don't know if you noticed that, just a little bit on that right front. He probably tapped the wall or something there. And I don't think it's affecting the speed of it any. And he did get that rear damage there. That was in that accident that happened there going through the bus stop where everybody got gaggled up. And he got a little damage on that. So yeah, Zelensky's coming up on him pretty heavy duty right now. Here he goes. He's taking a look.
I was just gonna say, if I was Sean Berry, I'd let him go in this corner. And he did.
No sense in battling with the leader because you're just holding him up and you're taking a chance on, trying to stay ahead of him. You're pushing your car harder than you normally do, trying to stay ahead of the leader, and you're going to take chances on wrecking. So good job by John.
Good battle for 7th right now. Jared Darling did get around Tom Mercier, but I don't think Tom Mercier is done yet.
Oh,
and
my
Jared Darling!
God!
Whoa, what a save!
That car was going to flip over. Did you see
Oh
that?
my God! It almost flipped over both sides. It almost flipped to the left and the right, and he kept the car the ground.
I got to go back and look at this again.
Oh my God! I'm so glad I mentioned them at the right time because we would have missed that.
Did I miss this? No, here he goes. Here he goes. This is where he comes into the bus stop right here. Now he caught these turtles right there, and the car looked like it was gonna flip over.
It almost flipped over to its left and almost flipped over to its right, but still stayed on the ground.
That was unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable. That was crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that.
It's called skill. Remember, one hand too.
Yeah, I mean, the whole car was off the ground. I mean, I've seen cars like at Sonoma and stuff where they hit them big high curbs they got on some of the corners at Sonoma where they'll be up on two wheels, but I never seen all four off the ground. That was pretty cool. And the car almost flipping over. Oh man, I bet you that scared the heck out of him. Falkingham, 11.6 seconds back, and he's got company.
Yeah, all of a sudden Aaron Smith has closed the gap on him, and Aaron's got a fast car. If he was up there with Bobby Zelensky, he'd be up challenging for the win with him.
Well, I'm sure these guys are thinking about pit stops here pretty soon. These guys have not been on pit road today, and so I'm sure they're waiting to get about halfway, about lap 27 or 28. They're going to try to get the halfway mark before they have to pit. That way, they only got to make it on one pit stop. Rambler is way back though, 19 seconds behind those guys. Jacoby and Zoltan. Those two have had a history.
Yeah.
They've had a history together.
Yeah, Rambler actually got around Jason Jacoby in the slot, so he's up to 4th now. Ooh, but I watched this battle for a second because, man, Aaron Smith is there.
Yeah, I know it. It'll be interesting to see if he can figure out a way to get around. And he was the one that didn't really like the setup here, but he's doing excellent with it. He's keeping up the pace here and actually bidding to try to get second place out of it. Well, sometimes the fixed setups are not maybe the best thing for the normal driver. They try to make it as neutral as they can, and they probably have a set template that I want to say to use for all the fixed setups, and it kind of makes the car neutral. So the guys that can adapt to that, quicker, and then maybe it's a little tight or a little loose, or and other drivers have problems with it, so they try to make it neutral. Buckingham doing a great job here. He picked up a little time now. He's up to 10.3 seconds. And I think probably because Zielinski's getting into a lot of lap traffic.
And a lot of lap traffic at a road course is not what you want.
Nope. Now that he's clear of them, well, Buckingham did click off more time now. Down to 9.7 seconds.
Cody Miller, I don't know if you saw that. That poor guy.
I didn't. He is beat up, ain't he? Oh my!
Yeah, he was.
gosh.
He was in the crash, just laying those guys by. But man, remember if we get in their cars, we was wanting to talk to. Oh, we got trouble off the bus stop. I can't tell who that was. That was John Berry.
Oh, was
no,
it
John
Berry
Berry went around off the bus stop.
Oh man! Well, he's probably thinking about pit stops here pretty soon. I think a lot of guys, their tires are pretty much about used up right now, because it's not just left turns you're making; it's right and left. So you're using up right tires and left tires. Yeah,
it looks like
he's struggling.
Yeah, it looked like he hit the turtles wrong on the exit of that bus stop, and it actually overcorrected into the outside wall. He didn't actually spin the car, but man, he took a heavy hit to that outside wall.
Yeah, George, I like that idea. He said that should go on the iRacing Moves of the Week.
Whoa! Sorry, Rudy. This battle for the 8th spot got really interesting between James Simmons and Tom Mercier. And Tom Mercier is actually going to come down pit road.
He's coming in. He's had enough.
So remember that... yeah, go ahead.
I need new tires, he said.
Now, remember that strategy that Scott Ramley pulled? Whenever Bobby Zielinski, Daniel Falking, and Aaron Smith comes in, that probably is going to put Scott Ramler in the lead, and maybe he can hope for a caution.
Well, maybe? He's 26 seconds behind. Man, I don't know if it's going to be enough to put him in the lead.
It's going to be awfully close.
It could. John Berry off track again.
And Scott Ramley had to cut it just a little bit.
Yeah, he did. Good save.
Yeah, John Berry went around in
Yeah.
that corner. He actually hit the grass on entry, and that's what sent him around.
I'm sure he's probably really struggling right now with the tires on that.
If I was him, I'd just come down pit road now.
Sure. Keaton Jones coming from 25th to 10th.
Yeah, he actually just went a lap down now, but having a decent run so far.
Yeah, he was on pit road 23 laps ago. He came in on that caution. So his tires are a little fresher, about 4 laps fresher than Zielinski's and those guys. And he's about 2.3 seconds behind Terrell Baker right now. And Terrell, oh my gosh, locks it up going into turn 1. And that just enough for Keaton Jones to close the gap right up on him.
Well, I tell you what, Bobby Zielinski, now we got 8 cars on the lead lap now. Bobby Zielinski is just lapping almost every driver now. I would not be surprised. I don't think he's going to be able to lap Daniel Falking and Aaron Smith, because they've been decently fast too, or Scott Ramler, but wouldn't be surprised if he's able to lap the others.
I'm telling you, Aaron is, man,
he wants to get by Daniel.
He's like a fly buzzing around your nose, you know? He just won't go away. Daniel keeps saying, man, go away. Will you please just go away?
Trying to irritate him.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that Falkingham hasn't gave him the opportunity to get by him, because he just had an opportunity right there, but Aaron Smith thought better of it, because if he would have took that dive into the corner and tried to pass him, he could have possibly got into the side of him, maybe spun him or both of them out. So good call by Aaron Smith on that.
Either that or Daniel Falkham's just not wanting him to get by.
Oh, sure. I'm sure he isn't, but he doesn't want Aaron to get by. But boy, I'll tell you what, guys are really putting it on, ain't they?
Oh, absolutely.
Scott Rambler, fourth. Battling with Cody Miller here. Now, Cody's actually 3 laps down, yeah. But he's still out there, man. He's still picking up positions. He started 21st, and now he's back into 20th because he was way back. And more guys, Femi Olat and Matt Hummel out of the race. Don Barry sitting on pit road.
Yeah, it was probably a good call to come down pit road.
And that's going to hurt with him in third place in the points. He was only 3 points out of the lead, and that's going to hurt him today.
Yeah, it looks like he's sitting on pit road for the longest time, too. I think he's trying to get some damage fixed up. Tommy Gossett is now out of the race.
Oh, yeah. Yep. He's had enough. Dang. And we've lost a lot of drivers. Giving up too early.
Either that or the Roval is getting the best of them.
Aaron Smith's coming to pit road.
Now, here we go. Now, this is when we need to see who is going to come in, maybe next lap or this lap. I mean, now strategy is going to come into play.
Yes, sir. That's a long trip down pit road at 40 miles an hour.
And that road course, it feels like an eternity. It looked like James Simmons was also on pit road last lap. He just came off pit road that time.
I should probably answer that because that's my mother. My mother is calling, and if something may have happened, I'll be right back. Go ahead and keep calling. I'm on Zelensky.
Well, this time by, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have 25 laps to go here at the Roval, and looks like Bobby Zelensky is going to come down pit road this time by. So green flag pit stops are definitely happening right now here at the Roval. Aaron Smith did make his pit stop, and now it's Daniel Falkham is going to stay out this time by. Looks like Terrell Baker is also on pit road as well, but Bobby Zelensky took it easy coming down pit road. Make sure he doesn't make any mistakes, get penalized or anything. He had a big lead, so no reason to push the issue coming down pit road. And Bobby Zelensky is leaving the pits right now. And good pit stop for him. Now we wonder if Daniel Falkham is going to come down pit road this lap. Daniel Falkham is entering the racetrack, the oval.
All right, I'm back. Yep. Put him in the lead. He's going to try to just to stay out there and lead a lap, I think. He really wants that. He needs that bonus point. Joseph Bad.
Oh, yeah. It's a bonus point, and a point does make a difference. Of course, he's already locked into the playoffs with this win a couple weeks ago at Kansas, and he's going to come down pit road this time.
Yep.
Anthony Emery just went in chat, said I should jump off a bridge. I feel bad for him.
Oh, yeah, no. Anthony, man, great run, though. Don't beat yourself up, man. That was a great run.
Yeah, it looked like Zoltan Herzeg just came off pit road, and James Simmons is... no, I'm sorry, not James Simmons. Akeem Jones is on pit road. Yeah, Daniel Falkham does lead that lap. And now we wait... Now, there's Scott Rambler. He just took the lead. And look at right behind him. That's Bobby Zelensky.
Oh, my gosh, yeah. I told you that's what was going to happen.
Yep, and, Bobby Zelensky. Oh, and, well, that didn't help Scott Rambler's case either. I mean, Bobby Zelensky was going to get around him anyways because of those fresh tires, but Scott Rambler hopped the curbs there, and that put him back to second.
Well, when you're looking in the rearview mirror more than you're looking out the windshield, that happens, I'm sure he was watching Bobby coming up on him like that, and he was probably going, oh my gosh, and pushing his car hard and just make a mistake. But, I got to give it up to Scott, though. That I think it might have been a great call for him, because if he can make it the rest of the way without pitting, he's going to have at least a top 10 finisher easily, maybe a top 5.
Well, Bobby Zelensky came down pit road on lap 30. That
means he just rolled it!
Oh, my goodness. He's upside down on this roof. Now, the thing is, it's not going to bring out the caution.
Oh, my gosh.
Unless he F4s it. No, looks like he's going to have it towed. That's too bad.
Let's go take a look at this. That was horrible. Oh, my gosh.
He hit the turtles wrong.
Yep, and that's all it takes. Right here, it looks like he's coming into the bus stop. And he might have turned in just a little too soon. And he hit them turtles just exactly like Jared Darling did. And Jared held on to it, but Scott did not.
Man, that's a shame for Scott Ramler. I think he had the right strategy, just in case if this race went green all the way. But unfortunately now, his day ends up on this roof.
Oh, man, and the sparks coming off of that. Look at that. That's amazing. They outdid themselves with them sparks. That is amazing. Well, too bad.
Yeah, that's definitely too bad. Well, while that's going on, Jason Jacoby just made his pit stop. He's coming off pit road now. And Rudy, it looks like it's actually getting darker at this racetrack.
I see that.
It's only 8:18.
Well, it should be starting to get dark. Yeah, the lights should be popping on.
Oh, man, under the lights at the Roval, how much better can this get?
Yeah.
And with fog, too.
And I wanted to talk about this for a quick minute here. Aaron Smith had a fantastic pit stop and come off of pit road. He is now ahead of Daniel Falkingham. But Falkingham is hanging right there, only 1.9 seconds behind him.
Well, remember, Aaron Smith did come down a couple of laps before Daniel Falkingham did, so he had those fresher tires, a couple of laps advantage, and now that put Daniel Falkingham back to third. But yeah, Aaron Smith, second. If only he was closer to Bobby Zelensky, that could have been a great battle between those two. Of course, this race is not over yet. A lot can happen.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Jason Jacoby now in fourth place. And how about Zoltan coming back from that accident and running into top 5 now? Unbelievable.
Phenomenal.
I'm telling you, man, that's kind of why I like Zoltan. I think he's a great driver. I'm sorry. I kind of favor him, but, I really like him. He's a... And he surprises you and pulls out some of the oddest things and does so well. I mean, he was involved in that wreck, and we thought maybe his day was going to be over. Sat on pit road, got damage fixed up under that caution, and I don't know how much he got fixed up, but he's dealing with it. But Bobby Zelensky, man, pulling away 15.7 seconds ahead of second place Aaron Smith. Yeah, it is getting dark. Boy, it almost looks like it's going to storm or something, don't it?
Do we have a hurricane coming through or something?
Yeah,
I don't
really.
know.
Well, you never know about Charlotte, I mean, golly. We have more guys out of the race. James Simmons out. Scott Ramler's out. Tommy Gossett. Man, more guys out of the race.
And here's the thing, we saw Scott Ramler had that issue coming out of the bus stop. It can happen to one of the best road course racers. Heck, I know we got 20 laps to go this time by. I mean, it's 20 laps that Bobby Zelensky has to get through there perfect without any mistakes.
Man,
and yet, right there, he cannot have that happen. He's lucky that car stayed on the ground.
All 4 wheels were off the ground. Man, we've been seeing that a lot with them turtles. Boy, that really that makes it exciting. I gotta say, makes it pretty exciting. Well, Falkingham's losing ground to Aaron Smith now. He's back to 2.4 seconds. I don't think he's too concerned right now. I think he just wants to finish this and be in the top 3. They got 20 to go right now.
Scott Ramler came in chat, said fall all the way back up to second, had the pace to stay there. That's a shame, man. Had a fast car.
I know it. Thanks, Scott. Well, we got that on video, man. Catching up turtles and flipping it over. We seen Jared Darling do it just earlier in the race, but he rolled it. Let's see. He rolled it up to the left, almost rolled it over, and then hit the turtles on the other side and almost rolled it to the right.
Speaking of Jared Darling, he's about to go a lap down here, running in the 7th spot. Bobby Zelensky right there.
Oh, yeah.
I think Jared Darling's going to let him go.
Yep, he just pulled over and let him go. That's a good thing right there. Yep. And who was that there? Spencer Owens, he pulled over and let him go too. Spencer running in 12th after starting 27th. Man, that's a big move. 15 positions.
Sean Williams, I mean, he's about to go 2 laps down there, but all of a sudden, he's up to the 11th spot. Actually, he let Jared go too. But nice, decent run for Sean Williams. I know Zoltan is ahead of him right now, and Zoltan should be the points leader if nothing goes wrong.
Right.
But Sean Williams trying to make sure he doesn't get too far in the points ahead of him.
That's right. Well, Jared Darling now. Jared was only 3 points behind those guys. So I'm going to say it's going to be pretty close between Jared Darling and Zoltan. Now, Zoltan's a couple positions ahead of Jared. So those two might be up there 1 and 2 when this ends. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how this is all going to shake out. Aaron Smith holding a pretty good lead over Daniel Falkingham right now, but Falkingham did click off a little bit of that time. He clicked off about 3/4 of a second. So I think, you know when you change tires, Joseph, how you got to kind of give them a lap to get a little bit of heat build up in them, maybe 2 laps, And I think that might have been what Daniel Falkingham was doing there, getting a little heat build up in him so he can put the hammer down.
Could be. Oh, it really is officially dark here at the Roval. Roval night racing.
It just keeps getting darker, and the lights are not coming on.
You don't need lights. Let these guys run in the dark.
Yeah. Tony Hilbrand still running. Car is destroyed, but he is still running 1 lap down, 10th place.
Yeah, I mean, look at that car. You said earlier, it looks like a modified.
Oh, man.
But, guys keep dropping like flies, and him staying out of trouble for the rest of the race. He's gonna get some more positions. Just taking it easy now.
Yeah, no sense in pushing the car and getting yourself into more problems, He just needs to ride it out. Top 10 for him, that's great. And he's not going to be challenged because 11th place Spencer Owens is 2 laps down. So Tony's okay right there. And chances of him catching up to Terrell Baker are probably pretty slim. He's 16 seconds behind Terrell. And Terrell doesn't have much damage on his car. Very little.
Yeah, and let's be honest with you, how many times do we see that out of Terrell?
Yeah, I know.
But he's doing a good job this season. He's in 10th in points coming into this race. He's having a solid run tonight. Could give him some more points for tonight. Maybe move up a spot or 2. So far, good job.
Oh, I can't wait to hear the radioactive on that wreck at the beginning. Oh my gosh. That's going to be
people screaming.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure Terrell was probably screaming like a little girl.
Not surprised me one bit.
Nope. Not at all. Falkingham. Man, is it getting dark. I'm telling you.
It is actually getting darker even more. I thought it was going to stop getting dark, but man.
Have the lights popped on yet? No.
I think John Barry forgot to pay the electric bill.
Probably, yeah. You do have to pay the bill when you get to this track because it costs a lot of money to turn them lights on.
I mean, here's the thing. If you're going to have night racing, and I know he gives you money to pay for you doing the broadcast for his league, but, man, you got to make sure you pay those electric bills if you're going to be racing at night.
Jason Jacoby, 38 seconds behind Falkingham now, 4th place. And I'm sure he's watching, he's probably watching his relative right now, seeing Zoltan coming. And I don't know if Zoltan's got enough to get to Jason. He's got enough time, whether he's got enough tires to do it. That's going to be the question. Kobe having a good run, though. He's having an excellent run here. Started 11th, running in 4th.
The last couple of races hasn't been too good for him either. So
Yeah.
4th place finish or 5th place, whatever he gets, top 5 result would be a good run for him.
Yeah, he's not even in the top 20 in points, but this could help him a lot because a lot of guys are out early. This might put him into the top 20 in points. Aaron Smith now 20 seconds behind Bobby Zielinski. Bobby just out there. He's got his feet up on the dash, listening to tunes. Now, I see a little bit of damage on Bobby's car. He's got a little bit of right side damage.
Yeah, maybe hit the turtles wrong or something, or make contact with somebody.
Yeah. Well, yeah, well, no, him and Anthony Emery made contact there, remember?
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, that might have been it. Because that would have been the side he would have hit him on.
I tell you what, that just makes me nervous every time going through that bus stop. You're just
I know it.
worried that you're not going to hit your marks, and you're either going to go in the tie barrier or you're going to hit the turtles wrong. It's just going to end your night.
Well, we got actually quite a few guys 2 laps down now. Terrell Baker on pit road. I'm not sure if he's going to call it a day or not, but he's on pit road, back in 14th position. Scott Schuer just about to come around and pass up Terrell if he doesn't come off the pit road. John Barry is back out there on the track, 16th place. He sat on pit road and got a lot of damage fixed up. And now back out there. Cody Miller off the track. How about James Coulibaly? Now, we've seen him run very good at Michigan last week.
Yeah, right now running 12th.
Yeah. Good run for James Coulibaly. See, he's not in the top 20 in points either. Yeah, but you know, with a lot of people not here tonight, Malad's not here, Caden Henry's not here, Tommy Gossett's out early. This could be a big point night for him. Zachary DeMarsh is not here. Elijah Grassi is not here.
We got a heated battle for second now. Daniel Fulgham has caught Aaron Smith.
Oh boy. This could be the battle of the night right here. We seen that battle at the beginning there between Anthony Emery and Bobby Zielinski. Now this one here is heating up here for second place. Bulkingham would love to have that position, but Aaron Smith doesn't want to give it to him either, I can assure you. Aaron's back 17th in points. 30 points behind the leader.
And remember, Aaron Smith won the regular season championship last season, but this season not having the kind of luck at the first few races of the season, but hopefully his luck would turn around.
Sure. Bulkingham is there, knocking on the door.
Went down through that bus stop, both of them. Oh, Aaron Smith!
Oh my gosh!
Outside wall.
Holy smokes, let's go back and take a look at that, folks.
The turtle bites another driver, another top contender tonight, too.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, having the
Running
Jared
so
Darling.
good.
Yeah, having the Jared Darling earlier and then Scott Ramler, and now Aaron Smith.
Oh, let's go check it out here because he's going to be coming into the bus stop right here, and he's going to hit them turtles wrong. We call them turtles because that's what they look like. They look like a turtle shell, folks, and almost flipping that car over. But he didn't keep it straight like Jared Darling did.
No, he didn't.
Oh, man, and he hits the wall hard.
Man, we have seen a few top contenders just hitting that turtle. And like I said, you hit it just in the wrong angle or just get into that turtle just in the wrong spot. It creates trouble.
Yes. Well, that was just what Falkingham needed. Now he's pulled away by 7.5 seconds into second. And they're running 22 seconds behind Bobby Zielinski. No chance of him catching up. Well, I shouldn't say that. There's still 11 laps to go. It would be a miracle if something happened to Zielinski and Falkingham would get up there, but I don't foresee Bobby making any mistakes right now. He knows he's got clear sailing. He can take it easy here. He's just got to worry about dealing with lap traffic.
Yeah, the only thing he's dealing with right now, like you said, is lap traffic, but just going through these tough corners, like turn 1, the bus stop, last corners, just take it easy. He's got a big lead. No need to be aggressive.
Sausage curbs. I never heard him called that. Never heard them called sausage curbs.
Well, I know at the Roval, at Charlotte Motor Speedway, they call them the turtles.
Yeah, they call them turtles, yeah. Because they look like a turtle shell. They're kind of rounded, big, high, rounded. They're not the curb. They're I don't know, what would them be used for? Do you know? I mean, what are they there for?
To be honest with you, if it was me, I don't see any purpose of them being there. Just have the regular curves, like the red and white curves. But the turtles, I never really understood why they put them there. But they're there, and it's just something you're going to have to avoid. Yeah,
because usually, you don't see them at any of the other road courses that I've ever seen. Maybe Monza or something, I'm not sure.
Someone said that they like to call them Twinkies. Well, 10 laps to go here at the Roval. That means Bobby Zielinski is going to have to get around this racetrack perfectly in 10 more laps. Yep. Man, I tell you what, just him going over those turtles, man, just got to hit them perfectly, and you'll be just fine.
Falkingham feeling a little bit better about himself now. I think he's got himself in second. Like I said, he's actually losing more ground to Zielinski. I think he's just kind of cooled it right now. Aaron Smith's still hanging on. He's 35 seconds ahead of Jason Jacoby, so I don't know if he'll be able to hold off Jacoby for 9 more laps. He seems to be okay now that he's kind of got things gathered back up. That was a hard hit he hit in the wall.
Yeah, he did. I mean, very hard. Yeah, but it doesn't look like it's affecting that car at all.
No, and it didn't knock the toe out or anything. His steering is straight.
It just gave him a scare, that's all.
Yep, it did that right front damage, That's pretty much about all it did, so. Man, that was horrible, though. That was a heck of a pile up there. Another one bites the dust, hitting those turtles. How about Jared Darling? He's doing okay now. Almost into the top 5.
Running 6 right now, 6, yes.
Yeah.
But he is well behind Zoltan Herzog right now.
Yeah, well, he's actually a lap down, too.
Right.
So, yeah. And Zoltan is about to go a lap down. Bobby Zielinski's creeping up on Zoltan, and we don't see that very often, that Zoltan goes a lap down unless he's wrecked out,
That just shows how fast Bobby Zielinski is on these road courses.
That's a fact.
And he definitely proves it in the Peak Anfrey Series at Sonoma.
And I'm riding on with Bobby right now, and he is not really he's not really giving it full power. That's what it seems like to me. Maybe he is. I don't know. Maybe he's doing everything he can, but He's still pulling away from Daniel Falkingham.
He's just comfortable inside that car right now.
Yep, he's cruising.
Oh
man, that was close.
A little bobble there.
Yep, he's making me nervous. The field is so stretched out right now. But let me tell you, Zoltan really isn't that far behind fourth place Jason Jacoby. 3.8 seconds.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Jacoby must have had a moment there. But a great run for Jason Jacoby today. I know we have a few of his fans in chat. They're rooting for Jason. I know he's got a pretty big YouTube following. Well, I'd like to thank everybody officially here for stopping by and checking out the stream here tonight for the NORC NASCAR Cup Series. And make sure you hit that thumbs up on the video. And don't forget to subscribe if it's your first time here. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, Bobby Zelensky did put Zoltan Herzeg one lap down, so now we got 4 cars on the lead lap, and soon it's going to be Jason Jacoby.
Yeah, Jacoby's the next one. Yeah, can you believe that we may only have three cars on the lead lap at the end of this? Oh my gosh!
3 interviewers.
Yep, all 3 of them the only ones on the lead lap. Because Aaron Smith, well, I kind of highly doubt that Bobby will get to him. But
absolutely.
Aaron's not really, he's not that fast right now. And he's just kind of riding us out. You know, he's got that damage on and he's just kind of riding it out right now. Now, he is about, he's 35 seconds behind Zelensky, which puts him quite a bit ahead of him. Aaron would probably have to hit the wall a couple more times or something there for him to lose that and go a lap down. So it's still a great run for Aaron Smith today. Falkingham started, them two have just switched places, actually. Falkingham started third and running second, and Aaron Smith started second running third.
Well, we have 5 laps to go this time by here at the Roval, and ever since that caution on the first lap, it's been green ever since. I mean, man.
Yep.
I thought we were going to have more cautions than that one caution, but these guys, I would say, we've seen several incidents that didn't really create a caution, but man, for the most part, it seems like everybody's trying to keep control on their race cars. And the field is so spread out too, so it's just less of an opportunity of a multi-car pileup as well.
Mike wants to know what happens if the leader puts everyone a lap down. Well, really nothing.
Nothing.
I mean, you could finish second 10 laps down, and you still get second place.
Still get those points too.
Yep. And it looks like the lights have come on now, so we are under the lights finally.
Looks like the electric bill came in.
Yep. That check finally got there. Hey, the check's in the mail, How you do it, some people do, you send the electric bill to the gas company and the gas bill to the electric company, so you don't bounce a check. I don't do that, but I'm saying I've heard of people doing that.
Whoa! John Berry went around behind Bobby Zelensky. We've seen that a few times from John Berry tonight.
Yep.
Just went into that corner way too hot.
I don't know if he's got brake problems, maybe.
No, he just came in there way too hot.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
And locked it up and slid sideways. So, yeah, John, man, he's having a tough time of it. He's 15th. And he's the only one that is a nine laps down. So we're not used to seeing John 9 laps down, I can assure you.
I don't think we're used to seeing many of these drivers 9 laps down either, or just many laps down.
And Zoltan now first one a lap down, but 5th place. Jacoby actually is going to have the leader coming up on him
pretty soon.
right
Yeah,
directly. Yeah.
Can he hold on for a lead lap finish before this race over? Because this time Bobby Zelensky is going to come to 3 laps to go.
Yep.
It's a race for Jason Jacoby. It's a race to stay on the lead lap.
Yeah. Not that it really matters, but
No.
Oh, did I just hear Bobby Zelensky clutching it? What?
Really early? I think he's just trying to back off a little bit, you know?
Oh yeah, because I don't know, he may have had a hiccup there or something because he don't have to worry about fuel. He's not short unless you know what? He may not have put a full tank of fuel on it.
You think so?
I don't know. He might only put like 3/4 of a tank, and maybe he's doing the math on it.
Last lap was 20
He's clutching
that
it.
time. Yeah. Is he gonna have enough fuel?
Oh.
And remember, Daniel Falkingham came in a couple laps later.
Yeah. That's what I'm kind of thinking because I'm hearing him clutching it now and then. Let's ride along with him here.
You can hear even coming off that corner.
Yeah, he's taking it easy on the gas.
Yeah, he's not even full throttle. Look how slow he is going through the bus stop.
Yeah, he might be clutching it. He's taking it real easy right here, and if you notice, Falkingham is closing the gap up.
2 laps to go.
Oh, I think he'll be all right, but wow, that could be a real big turn of events if he ran out of gas, wouldn't it?
Well, we'll see if he's all right. He's got to survive 2 more laps on fuel.
Yep, Falkingham down to 13.7 seconds behind him. Falkingham's got to be watching that relative saying, man, I'm closing up on him. What's going on here?
Yeah, 13.5 seconds at the line that time. Either he's really backing down because he has such a big lead, no reason to be that aggressive, or he's running low on fuel.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking he's running, or he might be just messing with us.
I mean, it's Bobby Zelensky. Why would he do that? Man, he is not full throttle at all. He's half throttle. Look how slow he is going through that bus stop. That's the slowest you've probably seen anybody tonight go through there.
Yeah, he's about 7 seconds off the pace.
Look at Zoltan about to unlap himself soon.
Yep. Yeah, he's about 7 seconds off the pace. He was 7 seconds slower that last lap.
Well, white flag. Does he have enough fuel?
Oh, boy. Zoltan's coming up on him, and he's going to try to get his lap back, I'm sure. And if Bobby is running low on fuel, he's probably not going to want to battle with Zoltan.
Well, that time, Daniel Falkingham only gained 2 seconds on him, so it didn't look like Daniel Falkingham gained a lot that lap compared to the last couple of laps.
And Bobby picked it up a little bit, too. He might have said, if I make it, great. If I don't, oh, well, I tried,
Just popped the wall there a little bit, not too much.
Yeah, I think he's put the hammer back down, so yeah, he's gonna get it.
Scott Ramler did make a good point in chat just now. He could be considering his engine might have damage on the engine.
Yeah.
Maybe not overheating. Yeah, look at that. Now he's on the throttle.
Yep.
Oh, God, he's bouncing.
Wow, man. All right, he's gonna come around here and get the win. Bobby Zelensky leading the most laps, leading 42 laps tonight, and bringing home the victory. Congratulations goes to Bobby Zelensky winning it here at the Charlotte Roval for the NORC NASCAR Cup Series. All right, we'll get these guys up here just a second, folks. right, we caught up with tonight's winner, Bobby Zielinski, as he comes around here to light him up, bringing on the win here tonight at the Charlotte Roval. Bobby, congratulations.
Thanks, Rudy. It's awesome. It's a big survival race for sure for me, at least at the end.
Yeah, you were talking there just a second ago about you had some engine problems, huh?
Yeah, so around 5 to go, I, that dreaded backstretch chicane, or bus stop, whatever you want to call it, I just hit it wrong, and I really just hit the front end bad on one of those turtles, and, I went down the straightaway, and I was just way slower than normal. And so those last 4 or 5 laps, I was really just trying to make sure I didn't destroy my engine by over-revving it at all and just bring it home.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a battle there at the beginning of the race with Anthony Emery. Tell us about that, because Anthony, I forget what happened there. He caught one of them turtles or something and upset the car, and you got by him.
Yeah, so that whole beginning of the race, I got in the session late. I was just doing another race, and I was able to pop in and do like 10 minutes of practice, and I still wasn't feeling good, so I didn't qualify as well as I wanted to, but I was there. And I was just following Emery around, and there's not really many places to pass around here unless someone makes mistakes, so I was just taking it easy, especially through that backstretch bus stop, because I've raced here before at SRA, and it's a big survival race, so I knew it wasn't worth to be aggressive through there. It's just worth to just take your time with it. And so I was just waiting, and just trying to learn the track as well. Like, I was just trying to get better in certain corners. And then I got up to him, and then he made that mistake, and it allowed me to get the run on him. And then I was just being patient and hoping he would make a mistake, and he did.
Well, the cooler temperatures here tonight, and it started out with a lot of fog, 100% humidity. Man, did that affect how the cars were running out there at all?
I think it was just a little bit more grippy than normal because the track temps were lower as well. But other than that, like, visibility was just fine. Like, if you look from turn 2, like oval turn 2 to oval turn 3, like, you could see the fog, but that's about it. Yeah. And that doesn't really matter because you're focused on that chicane first. So.
Yeah, I think we noticed it more, on the broadcast than you guys in the car did. So. Well, congratulations to you, Bobby. And I know this win, we everybody knew you were going to show up for this tonight and probably spank everybody's butt. But, good job out there, leading 42 laps. Good to see you in victory lane again. So who you got to thank for it?
Yeah, appreciate it, Rudy. And yeah, it definitely wasn't easy tonight. Because like I said, I didn't qualify too well, and I had to kind of earn it and make my way up the field. But thanks everyone at Virtual Racing School being on the car as always, and going to sim support my team. And just thanks, John, for putting on this series, this NORC League. I've been in it since it was on Xbox back in 2012, so it's fun to just pop in for at least the road courses every season, just because I find the most enjoyment out of the road courses, as at Max BTV.
All right. Well, thank you again, Bobby, and congrats on that win, brother. And we'll probably see you on the next road course.
As long as it is not on a peak night, you will see me.
All right, brother. All right. Congratulations again.
Thanks.
All right, Joseph, you got second?
Yes, Daniel Falkingham comes home with a second place finish tonight here at the Roval. Daniel, tell us about your race.
Yeah, it was wild, it was crazy, and all about survival, pretty much all in one. So, but yeah, pretty much right from the drop of the green, I was just taking it easy, and especially through the backstretch chicane, because in all practice, I tried to go through there aggressive, see how hard I could push it, and there's times I went through there easy too, and I'd still hit the turtles at the end of the backstretch chicane. So I didn't come in very confident. So yeah, I was pretty surprised with the qualifying effort I put it third, and then we just went on from there, and I just take it easy, just do my own race, and managed to get a P2 out of it, because I guess Scott, he had issues, Emery, he had issues, Aaron, he had his own issues when me and him were racing each other, so that was good for him. I felt like I could have gotten by him, but it would have been extremely difficult, because it's really, really hard to pass here. It's so narrow, and it's just, it's very hard to get runs on somebody, but yeah. So it was quite a race, but I'm happy with the P2, happy to survive. We'll take the points, and we'll move on.
All right, well, again, good job on second place tonight. Next week, you guys are heading to Phoenix. What is your expectations over there?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Phoenix. Phoenix is one of my one of my very good tracks, one of my best tracks, one of my favorites as well. So hopefully, if the cards get played out right, hopefully we can get another victory next week. But but as always, you just gotta go week by week, and hopefully just try to get the best finishes you can, unlike I've had at Michigan. So yeah, I can't go in there overconfident because you never know. You still have to get through the race one by one. So hopefully we can get out there with a good finish. I feel confident trying to go win that thing, but hey, we got to get through that first because I feel like it's going to be a mess next week. Probably Wreckfest because that's always what it tends to be, but you never know.
Well, Daniel, good job in second place. Anybody you got to thank for it?
Yeah, of course. I always got to thank John Revin for putting on this league. I have a lot of fun in this league, and then thanks to everyone who comes out and races each and every week. Also got to thank you and Rudy doing the broadcast. Love going back and watching the broadcast, and thanks to everyone who tuned in tonight.
Daniel Falkian with the second place finish tonight here at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and see how he can get it done next week at Phoenix. Rudy, you got third place?
I do. Aaron Smith, you got a copy.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Wow, man. Well, tell us about that pile drive into the wall there coming out of the back bus stop. Man, that was amazing. How bad was the car hurt?
Well, before that, it was pretty hurt. I hit the turtles in the chicane pretty hard a couple times before that. But yeah, that speed that I lost from those hits brought Daniel up to my back bumper, and I was feeling the pressure. I got into the chicane and just lost it and hit the last right turn onto the curb there,
Right.
setting me up into the outside wall. So we were able to limp it back home. Had about 200 RPM missing at the end of it, but we didn't blow up, so that was good.
Yeah, that was amazing, man. I'll tell you what. Well, you weren't the only one that had trouble with that bus stop and the turtles tonight, man. We've seen a lot of guys. Jared Darling had one of the most unbelievable runs through that bus stop. We're going to talk to him here in a couple minutes, but congratulations to you, Aaron. That's a good way to bring it home anyhow. I mean, I know you weren't too happy with the setup here tonight. You kind of voiced that on Facebook, but
yeah.
And I mean, we all know that, sometimes the fixed setups are just, they're kind of made neutral for the good drivers and the not so good drivers. So it's kind of a neutral setup. And I know it's kind of difficult, but you said that the front end bounced a lot. We've seen that many times as them guys hit those rumble strips and them turtles, the front end would just bounce like crazy. Does that affect the steering? Obviously.
Yeah, it makes it a lot tighter. Makes it a lot harder to turn in and turn out of the corners. But overall, it was manageable.
All right. Well, Aaron, third place for you tonight. You guys go to Phoenix next week. How do you think you'll run there?
I've got no idea. I've only raced there once with this new build, and I think that was in Laura. I don't remember how well I did, but it should be interesting.
Okay. All right. Well, who you got to thank for your third place?
Well, I'd like to thank everybody at Evo Sim Sport for getting the car out here, and Smithy Sports for managing the car at the track, and everyone who's watching, and of course y'all for broadcasting it.
Well, thank you so much, Aaron, and congratulations on that third place. We'll see you next week at Phoenix.
All righty, thank you.
All right. Well, I did want to bring a guy up here. We got Jared Darling in the booth. Jared, tell us about that. Man, oh man, what happened there, brother?
Okay, so I'm actually trying to figure out what you're talking about. Actually, I'm not sure. Was it on the back stretch?
Yeah, when you come through the bus stop and you hit them turtles, the car almost flipped over to the left. Then you hit the turtles on the left side and almost flipped the car to the right. But you saved it.
I'm pretty sure that's when I got all the damage that I had in my car. And yeah, I don't really. I'm gonna have to go back and find that because I'm not really sure, to be honest. But it was really unfortunate because I actually felt like I had really good pace tonight, and I am not a road racer at all. I'm horrible at them. And I don't know, I felt like I had top 5 pace tonight, and I unfortunately had to start in the back because I messed up in qualifying, and we had a very short qualifying session. And so yeah, and after that happened, I just tried to bring it home, and I still got 6th. But yeah, I'm not. I'm not sure how I was able to continue on after almost flipping twice, I guess.
Yeah, you got to go back and look at that.
Yeah,
It's
do you
on
have
the
any idea
broadcast.
where that was?
It was early in
Is
the
it
race.
towards the beginning? Okay, yeah, I'll have to look. I'm sorry that I can't remember right now.
Lap 10 or 12, maybe 15, right along in that area somewhere.
Yeah. All right, I definitely will.
Man, it was. I showed it in slow motion on the broadcast, so you'll see it, man. I don't know how that car did not flip over on its roof, because we've seen Scott Rambler do almost the identical same thing, only he didn't hit the one on the left side to throw the car back the other way. His rolled right over and went right on its roof. So,
oh wow.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, even though that happened and that really slowed my car down, I actually ended up ending the race with almost 5 minutes of damage.
Oh man!
Because it just killed the, under part of my car and my engine, I guess. But I had a lot of fun out there tonight. Like I said, I wish it didn't happen because I really feel like I could have raced for like third or fourth tonight. But which is really, really good for me. I'm pretty happy and excited for next week.
There you go, Phoenix next week. That's going to be a whole different ball game there. A 1 mile track.
Yeah, I like driving there, so I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Well, anybody you want to shout out to before you get out of here?
Yeah, shout out to you guys for podcasting and John for the league and everyone that showed up and raced. We had a pretty good field for a road course. That was awesome. And I actually, for once, had fun on a road course. So shout out to myself for finishing. And actually, I put in a lot of practice for it too. So that's just what you got to do for these races.
Good.
And everyone in chat watching, come back next week. And thanks for the support for NORC, as always.
All right, Jared, thank you for talking with us. And, man, go back and check that out. You're going to be amazed.
I'm going to look at it right now. I'm going to look right now.
What lap was that on?
I don't know. That's I'm looking through the podcast right now. But I'll find it. I'll talk to you.
All right. See you later.
All right, bye.
All right, let's run down through the final results here, folks. Bobby Zielinski coming home with the win. Daniel Falkingham finishing second. Aaron Smith third. Jason Jacoby fourth. Zoltan Hertzeg top five. Jared Darling did finish sixth place. Keaton Jones seventh. Tom Mercier eighth. Tony Hilbrand's in ninth. And Spencer Owens rounds out the top 10. Joseph?
Sean Williams came in as the points leader before tonight's race. He would drop out of the points lead, but 11th place finish tonight. Decent run for him. Did a good job. James Colaboli 12th. Lucas Smith will finish 13th. Scott Schuer 14th. John Berry will end up in the 15th spot. Then Terrell Baker 16th. Scott Rambler 17th. We thought he had one of the fastest cars in this race tonight. Unfortunately, he just hit that turtle wrong and then flipped the car right over. He will end up 17th. James Simmons 18th. Cody Miller will finish 19th. And Tommy Gossett will round up the top 20.
Matt Hummel 21st. Femi Olat 22nd. Bobby Chaney 23rd. Anthony Emery, wow, what a battle up there for the lead, and just made a little mistake and let Bobby Zielinski get by, and then apparently he did hit the wall there later on, but he finishes 24th. Ariotti 25th, Caden Henry 26th, Justin Gable 27th, and Nate Stewart rounds out the field in 28th position. I got a bunch of stuff going on here. What the heck do I have going on? I got too much stuff going on here. Okay. All right. Well, anyhow, thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it very much. And congratulations again to Bobby Zielinski. We'll be back tomorrow night for the Laura race. And where are you guys at, Joseph?
Bristol.
Bristol. That's right. Yep. That'll be fun. 200 laps at Bristol tomorrow night with the Cup cars, folks. So make sure you tune in for that. So, all right, well, until next time, stay safe and have a good night.